Alright, you guys, so it's October 31st, and I finally have a day where I'm not working or not going to class until later in the day. I can just, chill out and work in the layout for a little bit. Yes, it is Halloween, although I don't think I have any plans till later tonight. But, anyways, as you can see, oh, look at that. Where's the pink foam, except for the mountain? I painted probably 85% of the layout. I had to, I couldn't find the Craft Smart green paint that I had before, but it doesn't really matter what I painted it with because it's be covered up anyways with some woodland scenics, grass, and trees, and you're not gonna really see this paint that much. But just in case, I didn't want any pink foam sticking out. Like right here, I still have to go over and a little bit over here with some other either parking lot gray kind of paint or the basic green. But anyways, I was just fooling around with some building structures. And the little miniature cars I bought a few weeks ago. Like, you got a Mercedes, a Land Rover, have a truck, a couple other ones. Again, just placing some buildings around, seeing how it looks with the paint. Still debating if we're going to put the mountain in. The problem we'd have is that we'd have to plaster it, probably outside, bring it back in. Even though I already carved a lot of this, I'm thinking I should plaster it anyways to make it like sturdy so it won't fall over. I put some maybe tunnels there. It's probably going to be a double track into the tunnel. And then switch on the other side to a single track. As you can see over here. Did some little plans. Let's see here. Yeah, so I was just trying to build a little city. Nothing's really permanent, just fooling around with this stuff. As you can see, I still need to paint the rest of this part of the layout. See, I was running a train. Little new paint scheme there, 6214, which I believe is a locomotive that is around the Bay State. Although I'm not sure if it's in the YN3B paint scheme yet. Got my Lambos over here, chilling. Yeah, so I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to explain a while ago I made a video that I actually plan to create an entire fleet with the MBTA, with the Walther's Horizon cars. And if I can find them, I actually bought 5 undecorated models that came in a lot a while ago. And I recently sold, I think, 2 undecorated cab cars and 1 undecorated coach car. And I still have 2 of these left, the Amtrak cars that originally I was going to just put some in alcohol and try to get the paint off of it. But it was going to be too much work. And overall, these cars, even though my layout's 22-inch radius, they do not run well. I mean, it's kind of weird. Everything else does, like the stack and the intermodal, and the auto carriers run perfect, but when you put these passenger cars on them, they don't run too good. So I plan to sell 2 of these and another undecorated cab coach, as well as a few more of them. I do plan on keeping the MBTA cars I have, just in case I end up making a set. In the future, maybe we extend the layout so we can actually have a full, maybe 10 or 12 feet of just straight track. Should be nice to have the MBTA just sit on. Alright, so in addition to this MBTA coach car, I do have several other Horizon commuter coaches. And as I was saying before with the undecorated ones, this is an undecorated cab car. I was planning to do the Gold Star, not Gold Star. Gold Star, not Scar, coach, but the decals, I wasn't sure how to actually make them properly. And in fact, I was just going to paint it, and I realized I didn't really have an airbrush. Painting it would probably not have come out too good. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to send it down to my friend Mike. His channel's Trinityct. He does awesome custom HO scale models, including this is a Model Island Works bi-level cab car. And I'll actually put a link to a video on his channel. He actually built one of these and custom painted them, and it looks absolutely awesome. So if you guys want to go check out his video of how he built this, it's pretty cool. And I believe it's the only one on YouTube of the Model Island Works model, except for the Railroad Depot's $300 bi-level car, which is a waste of money. I mean, some of the stuff isn't even correct. But if you want something affordable, these are about $60. They come in a kit, resin made, for about, I think, $59.99 or something like that with tax. from the Model Island Works Railroad Company. Every year they have the Biggie in Springfield, so you can check their booth out too. They also have the resin kit commuter cars as well. So yeah, Mike, I'm probably gonna send you that cab car down, and maybe you can try to make the Gold Star coach. Yeah, but anyways, I also had a few questions on the locomotives I have for the MBTA. I actually have a few custom ones, but so a Walther's F40 that I got a few months ago. I still need to put the back rail on and the plow and the horn, but other than that, it runs fairly well. And it is DCC, so I will not be running it on my DC layout down here. I do have a smaller one up in my room for DCC control. But I believe First Class 91 is also currently making an F40 numbered 1008. As you can see, it has the ditch lights here, the red lights up top, and the nice added bell up front. Again, this is custom. I did not make this. I like the skills of that, but hopefully I may be able to learn to custom paint these in the future once I get an airbrush. But it's a very nice locomotive. It's the 1008 up top. Let's see if I can. As again, it's missing the plow. I have the plow over here, and there's the horn. If I were to just prop the plow up, something like that, maybe. Yeah, so that's one of the locomotives I had. I do have a couple lifelike F40s from like 10 years ago. They're not really in good shape. I'm not sure what I could do with those. Other than that, I did acquire a Budliner car. That works well. That works pretty well too. And I do have a Railroad Depot F40 I got at a train show a while back, and that was numbered and painted with the incorrect scheme. I believe it's numbered 1001 with a phase 2 lightning bolt scheme, which 1001 is, I think it is still active, but it's the phase 1 just basic stripe as you see in 1008 right here. And yeah, so the layout's painted. Working on getting some scenery, and we still have to finalize the track plan, do some measurements, see how far, especially right here. I believe before I painted the track laid right about here, right on the edge. So I'm guessing that's why the track comes a little bit too close on the siding here. Again, we might put some plexiglass up here, maybe 1.5 inches high, so if a train does derail, it doesn't fall 4 feet off the track layout. Other than that, also I'm going to be trying to make a video on the measurements and the benchwork system, as the video I have now has a ton of views but a lot of dislikes because I did not go into depth about how I built it, the measurements, where I got the wood from, the process, any techniques and stuff. So within the next week I'm probably have to try to find time to make one of those videos. But yeah, so that's just a quick update. Hope all is well with my viewers, and have a good day.